Hello everybody, this is Sue from SueStarcraft and we're in game number 4 of the King of the Islands, week number 1. We have Nazy taking a lead of 2-1 versus BugRancher in a really sloppy game on Scrap Station, and now we're on Metalopolis. We have BugRancher as the pink Zig and Nazy as the purple Terran, and with me is my friend Antaran. Antaran, what do you think about the match and the map?
I think this match, BugRancher will probably be a lot more solid. Probably won't try to do anything risky, seeing as how if he does lose this, he's eliminated. Last game, obviously, he tried the Roach Rush, which didn't really work out. I think he would have had that game pretty easily had he, gone with his game plan that he used in match 2 to get that layer up after doing the Speedling expand and getting the Mutas and the Banelings. As he likes to make a lot of Vikings and Medivacs, as he's done every game. And obviously, Mutas are a really good unit to shut that down. So I think that he might pursue that plan again, but I guess we'll see. He might prefer to do something risky again.
Okay, something to note as well. We haven't seen BugRancher go for his signature Infestor play just yet. I'm wondering if he's going to try to do that on this map.
Given the positions here, and BugRancher obviously already scouting around with his Overlord, seeing what he's doing. Given the positions here, I think airbase play is a little stronger than it normally would be on cross positions. So I think he might tend to favor the mutas again, but again, he does like those infestors a lot. He likes to use them harassing as well as the fungal growths with infested Terran, so I guess we'll see.
Okay, so quick question while we're talking about infestors. The spawn marine ability, do you think it's a little too cheap on the energy?
I don't really. The infestors, they're not like a lot of like the Templar or the Sentry that cost 50 minerals. Obviously the Ghost costs 150 minerals, but it does cost 100 minerals. So I really don't think. I think that you get enough. I think you get just about the right amount of bang for your buck with the infestor.
25 energy for marine. Okay, interesting. Okay, so we're gonna see Nazy and Bug here just trying to figure out what each other is doing. Nazy sending that SCV to scout. I think he's just following the drone now. He's gonna be happy that he doesn't see an early expand. Nazy now throwing up that early tech lab. I think he's gonna try to do some sort of push, but once again we're seeing the double gas on him. Personally, I don't think he's been utilizing it just enough. What are your thoughts, Antaran?
Well, once again here Nazy is taking the double gas, but he's only harvesting with one SCV on one of the geysers, so it's really hard to tell exactly what he's doing. He needs that little bit of extra gas for it. But it is worth noting that, oh, okay, so BugRancher did put down the second hatchery. He didn't take any drones off gas, so it seemed for a while that he might have been doing some aggressive play. Maybe Nazy took note of that with his SCV and got thrown off a little, so wasn't harvesting as much gas. So it's really hard to say what's going on here in these players' minds.
And Nazy as well has an idle SCV just by his second gas geyser. It's gonna hurt him a little bit economy wise. He's gonna be expecting a lot more gas to be coming out, but he isn't really making any gas units just yet. Once again, we're gonna see the 1-1-1 build, getting that star power down just as that scouting overlord has been taken down.
Yeah, and he did only put the starport down after he killed the overlord, so BugRancher only knows that he has a fast factory, so I guess it'll be interesting to see what he suspects Nazy is doing and how he's going to respond. He hasn't gotten his lair yet, which he kept his drones on gas, so you would have expected maybe a faster than usual lair, but I don't really know what he's planning at this point.
Okay, and Bug's expansion is just about up. Having a look at the income tab, and drones to SCVs right now is just about even, 21 each. Should Bug be powering at this point, or should he be preparing for that Banshee that's on the way?
I think that Bug definitely should have made his lair by now. It's a big mistake. He's he saw the factory, but he's partially blind, but certainly seeing that factory, he knows that Cloaked Banshees is definitely a threat at this point, and he's just getting his lair. Cloak takes a while, so the Overseer might get up in time, but he is going to need to build some extra queens. And he is getting an extra queen, actually, from the hatchery at his expansion. So it'll be interesting to see if he can fend this off or not.
Okay, and Nazy's first Banshee's on the way. He's gonna be active with it right away, or is he? No, he stops it right about there. The second one is supply locked out right now, so it's gonna be delayed just a bit. Good news for BugRancher, he's gonna get a couple extra seconds to prepare. Nazy going a lot light on the infantry, just the Marauder and the 2 Marines, 4 Marines in the bunker. And now we're gonna see another tech lab going up on the starport. I think Nazy could have easily just built the extra tech lab on the factory. He cancelled an addition. A bit of sloppy play from him. The cloak is done, so Nazy could move in right now. No overseer just yet for BugRancher, and this could spell some trouble for him. He needs to get an overseer up. He has the evolution chamber down, but no spore crawlers just yet. So if Nazy does push out right now, he's going to be doing a lot of damage to Bug.
Yeah, he could most likely pick off a couple drones before the Overseer morphed. Obviously, he's got a little bit of a gas stockpile here. There's not enough minerals, so he would be able to morph a couple Overseers if needed. Probably only one needed with a small amount of Banshees. Pretty quick, but obviously he does have 3 Queens. He only has 2 Banshees coming, but if he continues to pump from those starports and send reinforcements, yeah, it could definitely be troubles.
Here comes Nazy making this move. 2 more Banshees almost on the way. I suspect that they will be right on the way, and here they come. They're gonna be meeting up at the natural of Bug, and here comes 2 Banshees pounding on that Queen. That Queen will go down if she doesn't get a transfuse, and she does not. So Bug here in a lot of trouble, and might I say this is game.
He's not. Okay, there he's getting the Overseer now, and he has a lot of minerals.
And Bug calls the GG, so that's it. Nazy takes King of the Islands week number 1 by a score of 3-1. BugRancher, I think, looked good at some point, but I think he just fell apart. Lost concentration or whatever else. We'll see if we can get them for some sort of interview in a short while. So Antron, I'd like to thank you a lot for helping me out with the shoutcast. Hope you had a good time.
Sure, Sue. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. GG.
GG.